Well, so see the word killing. The word killing is often associated with the living thing. If we put an end of somebody's life that is living, that is known as killing. But here the poet has used the word killing for the tree. So here the tree is being personified. The tree is being personified. What is a personification? Personification is a figure of speech where things inanimate behave like a living thing. So here the topic, the poem on killing a tree about environmental issue. Environmental issue. Environmental issue. You see, my dear children, since the evolution of mankind, we are crazy about the development. All the development that is taking place on the earth is affecting our ecosystem. But in the name of infrastructure, the land, the sea, and the mountains. The mountains have been cleared out, the forest is being gradually shrinking. Deforestation. Deforestation is playing a big role in warming the earth. If the earth is going to be warm, it is predicted that the year 2025 there will be a high rise in the temperature that people will compelled to migrate those land that is high temperature area. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this very fact? Of course we can imagine. The way global warming is rising, the way pollution is increasing, the way number of vehicle is every day emitting the poisonous gas which is hampering the ozone layer, will certainly open the door for the disaster of the world. The world will end into that way. So it is predicted. It is just yesterday I was going through a news article in a newspaper, The Hindu. In that article it was written that 40% of the people will compel to migrate their homelands. Why? Due to unavoidable situation like environmental degradation. The temperature of that place will be that much that people won't be able to survive there. So, normally people migrate the land during the war, but it will not a war, but it will be like a war, environmental war. So dear children, through this poem, the poet has conveyed a message to protect the tree, because tree is one of the most important part of our life. Tree is the only resource of pure oxygen, the oxygen that we inhale. If there will be no tree, there will be no life at all. Whatever you are eating, Whatever you are wearing, your cloth is your tree, is a tree. Your food is tree. All the food is coming from your tree. Plant is a saplings, even the saplings, the small seeds, that is a part of a tree. So if we are destroying the tree, if we are cutting down the trees, then we should remember it that we are digging our own grave, my dear children. The human being is digging his own grave. Of course, we don't realize it. And it is the worst aspect of our life that in spite of knowing the fact, we don't realize that our selfish action like deforestation, poaching, hunting, and the way the pollution is increasing, you could see that how the earth is turning into an ailing planet. So we are largely responsible for making our earth sick. We are making our earth unhealthy. So let us see what is said, that you must have observed the people cutting down the tree. People often cuts down the tree. Cutting down the tree. We often come across that somebody is cutting down the tree. Why? Why it is being cut down? It is being cut down for making our house, for development, for making bridges, for making roads. So thousands and thousands of trees every day is being cut down in the name of development, in the name of development of infrastructure. So, but can you they kill a tree? Killing a tree is a different. A tree cannot be killed. Here, it is easy to do so. To kill tree is easy to do so. Let us read the poem, how killing a tree is not an easy work. How killing a tree, cutting and killing. If you cut a tree, a little part of a branch is being cut out. A tree is being pruned. It is given shape. Some branches are being pruned. Some part of tree is being cut. But the main tree, that is the root, if the root is there, the tree may grow again. The tree may grow again. So here, look at the scene. It takes much time to kill a tree. Here you see much time. So who is the speaker? The poet is the speaker. What the poet is speaking about? The poet is speaking about to whom the poet is asking this, saying this. He is saying this thing to the reader. The dear reader, if you wish to cut a tree, if you wish to kill a tree, if you want to kill a tree, it takes much time. Much time is being taken. How much? Much is what? What is the difference between much and many? Much is much time, that is uncountable time. Much and many. Much is used with what? Uncountable plural. Much is used with uncountable plural. It is used with uncountable uncountable pullers. Whereas many is also used with, but it is used with countable pullers. Countable pullers. What is a countable pullers? Many books, many boys, many girls, many pens. So it may be counted, but much is used with uncountable pullers. Much hope, much money, much desire, much time. Though time can be measured in hour, but here the much time. Somewhere it is measured in second. Somebody may measure in minutes. Somebody may minutes in year. Somebody may measure in a week. So that is why much cannot be measured. So much is used with uncountable plural noun. So here the poet hits upon that no particular time is there. It takes much time. Indefinite time. The poet is talking, when it is much, it is indefinite time. Indefinite time. So, much is what? It is indefinite time. Indefinite time. So, much is used with indefinite time. Yes, now you are okay. So much time is being taken. Indefinite time. Much, if you want to kill a tree, an indefinite time is required. Then what he said? Not a simple job of a knife. A simple knife won't be able to kill a tiger. A simple jab is an attack. A jab is what? A simple hit. A jab is what? Attack. Jab is what? Jab is a rough blow. Sudden rough blow. So a tree, it is not a jab of a knife. Suddenly you take a knife and attack it violently. This very violent act of yours is not going to harm the tree at all. Then what he said? Will do it. It has grown slowly consuming the earth. Here, the poet is talking about that how much the time the tree has taken, slowly consuming the earth, as the plant that has been seeded. A farmer has planted that seed. With the passage of time, seedling, germination, then a plant come out. Consuming the earth. How? Getting all the nutrients, all the necessary things that is required for the growth of a tree. It has consumed the earth, taken the helpful thing that helps the tree to grow. Slowly, this means with a passage of time, grow gradually, slowly rising out of it. Slowly it comes out by consuming the earth. When it is, the poet is talking about that when the seed is being plowed, the farmer has plowed the earth and he had sowed the seed. And with the passage of time, the seed that was lying under the bed of earth in a dormant and dead condition. When the rain comes down, it becomes alive and germination and gradually comes out from the earth. And with the passage of time, 10 years, 15 years, a tree takes a full shape. So imagine the time that is taken by. Here poet wants to hit upon that construction takes much time. For if you want to construct something, it takes a lot of time. Destruction doesn't require any time. Here this is what. A tree takes a lot of time to become a tree. Then how rising out, feeding upon its crust, from where it is getting the food, the crust of the earth. Crust is the upper layer of the earth. Crust, absorbing years of sunlight. The food, the scientific way of photosynthesis. A tree makes its food with the help of sunlight and the green leaf, that is chlorophyll, that helps the photosynthesis. And through if the sunlight and the tree, the leaf, they are with the help of sunlight preparing its food. It is getting water from the rain. So observing years of sunlight, air, water, and out its leprous side spotting the leaves. So here in this paragraph, here this stanza, the poet has described, in the very first line, he has pointed out that, oh dear, if you want to kill a tree, it takes much time. Then he comes to say that a simple rough attack by a knife won't be able to kill a tiger, won't be able to kill a tree, because a tree has taken. Then again he comes to the real point that, oh dear, before killing the tree, you should know that it has taken much time. The sunlight, the air, the water, it has taken years and years to become a huge tree. So if you want to kill the tree, it's not an easy task. It's a very, very difficult. So out of its leprous hide is what? The leprous hide is the root. The root is hidden. Leprous hide is the root. Leprous hide, that is a root. Leprous, Leprous hide, that is root. The root of the tree. The root of the tree is being talked about. Okay? So leprous hide, the root of the tree is hidden. Where it is hidden? Under the earth. Leprous hide, what is? Sprouting the leaves, and the leaves is sprouted. How it is sprouted? What is the leprous hide? The seed or the root of the tree is hidden under the earth. Then with the passage of time it germinates, and the leaf sprouts. You see the process of germination and sprouting. So here the very scientific thing is being taught by the poet. Now, so hack and chop. Hack and chop. Here suggestion that you hack and chop. Cut. Hacking is cutting. Hack and chop. If you are hacking, so what is what? Hack and chop. So in the first paragraph, here in the first paragraph, in the first stanza, the poet has pointed out how the natural resources point out the natural resources that help a tree to grow. So now come to the second stanza. So hack and chop. Hack and chop. Cut. Chopping is what? Chopper, as a butcher chop it. The butcher has choppers. They chop the meat. So if you are hacking and chopping is what? Cutting mercilessly. But this alone won't do it. By simply hacking and chopping, won't be able to kill the tree. Then what he said? Not such main pain. The simple hacking and chopping will not going to harm. It is simply not going to harm the tree. If you are chopping a branch, if you are hacking some part of a plant, the tree will remain there and it will give its service to the humankind. So simple, if it chopping and hacking, the bleeding bark will heal. Here, how the bleeding bark? Here the metaphor, bleeding bark. A metaphor is being used. The bleeding bark is a metaphor. Bleeding bark. Here the metaphor. The poet has used metaphor to compare those bark of the tree that has been hopped and chapped to those bleeding as if when something is chopped, when a living thing is chopped, it bleeds. So the bleeding, the bark is bleeding. The bark is bleeding. The bark is bleeding. How it is bleeding? It is bleeding because you see the bleeding bark. Which bark? The bark is the branch. That branch of the tree will heal with the passage of time. Okay, I could understand that my voice is not clear. Okay, but keep it up. I am on full volume. You please raise your own mobile volume. It may be possible that the volume of your mobile may be not upgraded. My volume is okay. It is maximum. So please try to maintain. So no much pain, the bleeding bark will heal. Those branches that has been chopped and hacked will heal with the passage of time. As our wound heal, here the again personification is being used. The tree is being presented as a living thing, and if it is cut, it will bleed. It will bleed. But even if you cut it, even if you hack it, then that part of the tree that is being hacked or cut will healed up with the passage of time. And from close to the ground will rise the curve. Then again, from the very close to the ground, again the tree will become alive. Again, the tree will become alive. Again, green leaf will come, and it will start flourishing, and with the passage of time, it will become as huge as it were before chopping and hacking. So, before chopping and hacking. Now, curl green twigs, miniature boughs. The miniature bough which will unchecked will expand again to the, and all the branches, if it is not checked, then it will rise again, and the tree will again take the same huge size as it was before hopping, before hacking, before cutting, and before chopping. Former size, the previous size. The former size, the tree was big enough, but it has been hacked. But if it is left, then it will regrow again. No, the root is not to be pulled out. Then what he say? No, if you want to kill it, root is to. The main source of its life, it is root. The root of the tree is the main source. So, pulled out of the anchoring earth, the root has anchored the earth. That means what? Hold tightly. Anchored, hold tightly. The roots have hold. Hold tightly. Hold tightly. What? To the earth. To the earth. Earth. It has what? The tree has held. The tree has held. The tree had held safely, soundly, securely with the help of the root to the earth. If the tree is standing, it has held the earth strongly, firmly. So root is the main thing. It is to be roped. If you want to kill the tree, first of all, it has to be roped. Tie it with the rope and pulled out. Then try to pull it out. Pull it what? Pull from its roots and branch. A tree is to, if you wish to kill a tree, if you wanted to kill a tree, it is needed to be uprooted with all its root and branch. No, the root, that is the main source of life of a tree, if it is eradicated, if it is eradicated, it is to eradicate with its roots and branch, with its root and branch. So a tree has to be completely eradicated from where? From the earth, pulling it out, pull it out, then snap out, or pulled out entirely, completely out from the earth cave. The cave is what? The cave is that the dug, the tunnel, the pit, the very size of the earth that the plant has taken, and the strength of the tree is exposed. What is the strength of a tree is over here. The strength of the tree is the root. So again metaphor. A strength of tree is metaphor. A strength of tree. A strength of a tree, that is root. So here metaphor is being used. Is being used by the poet. The strength, the main power, the main source. Root is the main source. What is the strength? That is it tells about the main source. The main source of a tree is its root. So the strength of the tree is exposed. What is exposed? The strength. What is the strength? That is the root is being exposed. The source, white and wet. The strength, that is the source of its life, the source of its water, air, the thing that was giving the tree life, that is white and wet, the most sensitive. Root is the most sensitive part. Root is the most sensitive part of a tree. So, dear children, we need to remember that trees are hidden for years inside the earth. So the root of the tree was hidden with so many years, which was giving longevity to the tree. But out of selfishness, we, the human being, have not understood the importance of tree in our life. Dear children, remember, if there will be no tree, there will be no life. So save the tree, protect the tree, and at least plan to have a tree in your home. So,